Just sneezy or?
Everything's running and draining.
Uh-oh. Good morning, everyone. It's Valerie, otherwise known as Chick Picker.
Hi, guys.
Are they? Shut up, Valerie. I'm like, what is that noise? I'm not talking, but my voice is there. Oh, stop. Just stop. Nobody wants to hear you. Stop. There. Okay, let me get the chat going. Because it always seems to take so long. And it shouldn't. There we go. Yeah, really, they don't.
Todd, if you're in there, I am trying to tag you.
There we go. Stop. Just stop. Okay. Me and my mouth are running.
Man.
Give me a run for my money this morning. Let's see. Get that over there. Oh, why does it always take so long to get started? My gosh.
Hey.
Okay, I think we got it.
I'm not even seeing it on the YouTube yet.
Huh?
I'm not even seeing it on the YouTube yet.
Oh. Oh, Hank. There's Dahlia and Hank and Dottie.
Oh, that's why.
Did you figure it out?
Maybe.
Oh, okay.
It's taking me a second today.
Hank's finally off the phone, but now you got a shower. Everything's out of whack and order. Yeah, I know. That makes the day, the start of the day rough, but it'll get better. I promise. Oh, let's see. It's Tuesday, I think.
Yep. August 11th.
August 11th. Trying to think of what birthdays are coming up.
Well,
Our brothers.
Yes. August 17th. And Jonas is in September, but and yours is in September.
I was like, yeah, mine's in September too. I'm trying to think of what I want to do. I can't do much, but I don't know what day that lands on. Let's see.
Well, that's not today's show. Shooting the shit with Shit Kicker, Chick Picker. That's what came up. That was you, but.
Huh?
It was you. That was
me.
Yeah, that was the title. Shooting the shit with Shit Kicker, Chick Picker.
When was that?
A long time ago.
A long time ago, huh?
Yeah.
So let's see. Todd wants a link.
Okay. I don't know why, but like when I went into members, he's not there. And I'm almost positive I added him. And I don't know how. to add more members.
Okay. So let me do this.
It's like
I'm
none.
gonna go on there, and then I'll go over to Facebook, and I'll just send them a private.
Okay. I'll figure it out.
Maybe. There we go. Okay, there you go, Todd.
There you go.
You're all set. Let's see. Get over there. All right. We're all back.
Yeah,
Back
it's
to
one of
here.
those.
He's dismembered.
There
Morning, Patty.
it is.
You find it?
Yeah.
Okay. All good. All good. So I think what I'm going to do, what I'd like to do anyway, is I think I'm going to go to, I want to find a spa.
Oh.
And I think I'm going to go there and get the works. Maybe. We'll see what happens. But, I mean, because I can't go anywhere, so, I mean, on a plane.
Yeah.
One of these birthdays, I am going to go to Hawaii. I'm going to Hawaii one of these days. But
Well, you let me know when you're going, and I'll start saving my money.
To, you know, it's that's my plan.
He's in the waiting. Oh, there you are.
There he is.
What the heck's not fires going on this morning?
Not a whole lot of anything.
I'm glad you made it. Looks like you made it.
Glad to be here. How come the link stopped showing up in the chat thingy?
We just decided to do it a little differently.
Okay.
I know you don't like different. You like same old, every single day.
Don't be changing crap on me. I'm too old.
You're not that old. That excuse don't fly. 'Cause you're not that old. We ain't buying it.
Mm-hmm.
So what's going on?
Not a whole lot.
Not a whole lot?
Nope. Bad sales. No sales, hardly.
I had somebody message me this morning saying that my amount was too much to ship a skirt.
What?
And I checked it and get it. That'll work.
Oop, there it is.
I checked it and it was set for 16 ounces, which was weird because I don't think I would have set it for 16 ounces. It's clearly like maybe 14.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. It was just weird. And so I just told her that, you know, I couldn't change it right then because, you know, I had sent out offers on it. And you know, when you do that, you can't change like certain things in the listing. So I told her just to purchase it if she wants, and then I'll send her an invoice
Yeah.
and, you know, change it up.
Sounds good.
Your bank is giving you a fit, huh, Hank?
Mine is too. It's saying not enough money coming in.
Yeah, really. Please add. Please feed me. Feed me, Simone. I'm hungry.
Yeah.
You don't know what that's from.
That was a no, I don't. You're right. So yeah, that's what I'm planning. I'm planning a spa day for myself. That'll be a good way to spend a birthday, right?
Yeah.
Get a
So
massage.
you don't know if you have something around there?
I was just looking. There's one in St. Joe, so I'm gonna
Oh, okay.
call them and
Good.
get the lowdown on that.
The deets.
Yeah.
That's good. Well, Brandon has to go to work for like an hour, and then he's gonna come back home and get me.
Where are you going?
To hell and back if I don't change my ways.
Well,
I'm going to the doctor.
that was a good one, Sally.
It's a highway to hell.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
In other words, she doesn't want to say where she's going live on YouTube's.
Oh, no, I said I was going to the doctor.
Oh, you pregnant again?
My body is like fighting against me. My body hates me. So I have to go
Morning,
whip
Karen.
it line.
Yeah. You got to figure out what the heck's going on with that.
Yeah.
That is a definite.
Dottie's telling you to sing.
No.
Yeah. I didn't want to go yesterday. I get into this thing to where I'm like, I'm not going anywhere today. And that's just that.
Yeah.
You know, especially on a day where I had just worked and now I'm off for the day, but you're not really off for the day because you just worked.
Yeah.
You know, so I had last night off and I have tonight off. So I just feel like it's a waste of time. But I understand why people want me to go. And that's the only reason why I'm going. If it was up to me and I didn't have to please all these people, including you, I would not even go.
Well, so much for that.
Yeah, I know. I don't see how I can get.
You're not gonna get around it.
Yeah.
It's just the way it is.
So I guess I have to go to the damn doctor.
Yep.
Oh well.
Just go with it. You'll
We
be fine.
We waste hours and hours and hours of every day. So what's one more hour? Hi, Joanne. How are you doing today? Hope everything's good. Did you see the new update? Deb is off the ventilator.
Mm-hmm. I did see that.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy that she's made it off, and hopefully she just gets stronger and stronger.
That's good.
So
Yeah,
Todd, you
that's
didn't get,
definitely good news.
yeah. Todd, you didn't get any sales yesterday?
I got one $10 sale.
Wow.
So
Nice.
it wasn't skunked, but I haven't
Well-
been listing. I haven't done any listings since Wednesday. So,
Well, I've
what
done
do you-
listing, but mine still sucks.
What are you waiting for, Todd?
we had the wedding, and then the day after the wedding, we just laid around and looked at each other like, I'm tired. And then yesterday, we had brought all this barbecue back from the rehearsal dinner,
Mm-hmm.
and I was putting it in the had put it in the freezer a day or two ago. I go, crap. Stuff was starting to thaw in the freezer because it had developed a frosty iceberg at the back of the freezer, so no air was circulating.
Uh-oh.
So the food that was in the door shelves on the freezer,
Mm-hmm.
those were pretty much thawed. I just had to throw that stuff away.
Well, that sucks.
Man.
The stuff on the shelves, it was still good. But so I spent a bunch of time yesterday defrosting our freezer,
Yeah.
which it's not hard work. It's just time
It's the kind of work you
consuming.
don't want to. Yeah, you don't want to do.
I remember when Mom used to get the hair dryer out
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and defrost the freezer and clean it up and everything because it just gets so, like, I don't even remember what it was packed with. Probably like leftovers and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Well, it's not a real high quality freezer because I'm too cheap to buy an expensive one.
Well, that makes
But
sense.
so, yeah, on certain times of the year, it gets pretty humid around here. So that's when it builds up its layer of ice around it's got vents on the inside back that
Mhm.
push the air around, and those just get totally blocked with ice
Yeah.
from the humidity in the air. So, yeah, about twice a year I have to defrost it. And if it was inside, it wouldn't do that. But we keep it on our screened in backyard porch.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. And then besides that, I didn't get a whole lot done. Been,
You just keep a busy schedule.
yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. Well, at least you got a $10 sale because I didn't get shit.
You didn't?
No.
Mm.
Wow, poop.
I got a sale this morning too, so at least I got two going out instead of just one.
Well, that's great.
I got 5 going out. 4 from yesterday,
That's good.
and then 1 this morning. I sold a pair of men's slacks.
That's awesome.
that I didn't think would ever sell.
Yeah.
So, prove me wrong.
Mm.
So this morning I'm watching the price of gold and silver drop like a turd from a tall cow. It's
It's
going through the,
dropping now.
oh, yeah.
What is it
I-
at now?
Well, yesterday's silver was over $29 an ounce, and right now it's 27. So
Wow.
it's dropped $2 just since midnight,
Wow.
which is,
I have never heard that
Wow.
saying before. So that's why I was laughing, because I was like, wow. Well, I mean, that does make sense, you know.
yeah, I heard that expression used. Gosh, that was
That's
in Abilene. That was my second real job. Friend of mine,
pretty
band
good one.
director, he was talking about, he used to be a boxer,
Uh-huh.
and back when he was in the service, he did some boxing, and he was talking about one of his matches he had, and he said, when that guy hit me and I went down and hit the mat, I made the sound like a turd from a tall cow.
Oh
He
my
said, I
God.
went down and I was out. Anyway,
That's cute.
Very interesting, to say the least.
Yeah. I started kind of separating stuff yesterday. They said that my kid is coming from Throat Up, but they also said that it's taking weeks and weeks for them to get out. Like whenever I first signed up for it, it said 5 weeks. Now it says 13.
Okay, so for them to process your kit, right? Okay. So if you want it to get done faster, and this is something that I do, is I pay the $16.99,
Mm-hmm.
and you don't pay that up front. They take that out of your not your winnings, but your sales that you make. So
Okay.
they take that $16.99 out, and that gives that makes it so they put that you go to the front of the line basically,
Yeah.
and you have a week for them to process that. So it means that, especially if you're trying to get like summer stuff in there, and you're trying to get stuff processed before the season's over.
Mm-hmm.
That's something. Now, that's something I would pay for. But if you're sending in coats, that might be a different story. You could not, you wouldn't have to pay that. They would just process it whenever, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It just depends on how quickly you want it processed, basically. So because mine, as soon as mine gets in there, mine are processed because I do that every single time.
Yeah. Well, I did. I chose that option,
Okay.
but I don't know how much difference it's going to make if they're saying 13 weeks.
No, that's just if you don't do that, that's
Oh,
that's the time frame that they're giving you. But
okay.
if you do the $16.99, you're guaranteed to have it processed within a week.
Oh, okay.
That's what it is. It's just a guarantee that your stuff will go to the front of the line and it'll get processed ASAP.
Okay.
Which I don't know how they do that, because if everybody is choosing that option, then there's a lot of people at the front of the line.
Yeah.
So I don't know. And then I think that's when they get so overloaded. I think that's when they turn off the, the kits and the labels and everything, until they can kind of get caught up. So,
I
and I've
guess
heard,
my warehouse is in Illinois. I found that out.
okay, so you're going to the same place I'm going.
Oh, okay.
Mine's going to Vernon Hills, Illinois.
Yeah, it's weird though. Why couldn't I print a label why can't I print a label if it's going to the same place? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. See, on mine, when I bring it up, it says it has for a bag, it has that crossed out. So they're not on my,
Oh,
somehow or another, when I bring up my account, it says you can't even, you can't, we're not sending kits.
yeah.
You can only print a label. So,
Yeah, and see, mine's the opposite. The bags are crossed, or the
the
labels
labels.
are crossed out.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't know. Is it going to Vernon Hills?
I think so.
Okay. But yeah. So I don't know. I don't know how they're doing that. I've heard that if like one warehouse, there's a place in Arizona, and I think that services like all of the West Coast.
Hmm.
And I've heard that they're pretty overloaded, and so they've been sending some of their stuff, on to other warehouses
Oh,
so they could get processed. But I don't know
Y'all are so funny.
why.
why?
Well, I remember about a year or two ago, y'all were just like, yeah, Todd, you need to do Poshmark. You need to get on
We
Poshmark and
still need
Poshmark
you.
this and Poshmark that. I'm like, nah. But now y'all are hardly doing Poshmark and this new thing.
No,
This
I'm
new
doing Poshmark still.
Oh,
Okay. Okay, but so look at it this way though, and I know you don't want to work. You want to work the least amount of time as possible. I get that. But when your eBay is down and you have Poshmark and Mercari and ThreadUp, those kind of and you kind of get a little bit from those platforms when eBay's not working, and it kind of makes up for
Hmm.
that. So that's what I like. Now I don't have my Poshmark up and running right now. I'm working on it, but it's not
Gotta go.
up. So
Bye, peoples.
bye. And so I'm just, I need to get that up and running so I can have that option, to have a couple. Fishing and Picking says, Todd, I was getting excited yesterday thinking that we'd see silver at 30, but it's down to 27 this morning.
yeah, I don't know if I knew the reasons, I'd be rich, of course, but it's amazing how much silver and gold can go up and down in a short amount of time.
Yeah.
But we'll blame it on COVID. It's COVID's fault. We can blame a lot of things on COVID right now, can't we?
No doubt about it.
Oh, the weather is so bad. It's COVID. My clothes don't fit. It's COVID. My car won't run right. It's COVID.
Oh my gosh.
The dog bit me. It's COVID.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's yeah. Good
Things
morning,
are
Beth.
crazy. Our
Yeah.
grocery stores still aren't full either.
Oh, yours aren't?
I mean, they're better than they were
Yeah.
in late March. God, you couldn't buy anything in late March.
Yeah.
You could buy an Echo, go in the store and hear an Echo instead of stuff being on the shelves. Yeah, there wasn't any meat, there wasn't any bread, there wasn't any toilet paper.
Hmm.
Remember that?
Yep.
It's not that
Well,
long ago.
they're still having that in California. That's
Yeah,
still a thing. Like, I mean, I think, what my sister was saying, something about, she said she can't find Clorox wipes anywhere. Like, they're nowhere to be found. Any stores, she can't find them anywhere. And, of course, every time she can come across, she finds toilet paper, she grabs a big old pack of it because you never know when that, if and when that's going to happen again. So you got to be prepared. Beth said, Silver Hair Stacker, doesn't that sometimes happen after an assassination attempt? Like the gold or the silver going down?
I don't know.
Hmm.
I never heard of a correlation between those two things.
Hmm.
I mean, I don't doubt that may be a possibility, but yeah, somebody shot at the White House yesterday.
Yeah, I heard
Really?
about that.
Did they catch him?
I bet they
Oh, I
did.
am sure. He's in
Don't
big
you know
trouble.
there are so many surveillance pieces of equipment around the White House? I bet they nabbed that guy or lady or whoever pretty quickly.
Yeah, probably so. More than likely.
Yeah.
Oh, so Trump was live when that
Yeah,
happened?
Yeah,
they
he was
pulled
doing
him. Yeah, he was doing a statement or an interview or something in the press room.
But it wasn't an assassination attempt. It was a gunshot. So, somewhere around that area there was a gunshot, and they, of course, they pulled Trump right out, and
Oh, so they weren't shooting at the White House?
I don't believe, I could be wrong. Trump said the Secret Service took the person out. So maybe it was. I don't know.
Took them out.
I don't know.
Like the perp is dead?
I don't know.
Hmm.
From what I had heard, that it was just a gunshot, but it wasn't necessarily at Trump. But you never know. It could have been.
Yeah.
It very well could have been. So I don't know. It's a crazy, crazy world out there right now. Man, I got a mess. Ugh.
I'm eating pickles for breakfast.
Okay. Thanks
Yeah.
for telling us that. Do you like my shirt?
Why not?
I seen this at the thrift store the other day, and I was like,
That's
I
cute.
like that. That's cute. Why not?
Hi, welcome back, Kata.
Kyle.
Oh, can you take my rags to the store too? They're right underneath that table.
Killing me.
Don't you head roll me.
Killing me.
Trying to kill me. I've already got to go to work.
Quit your whining. Get your whip out, Sally. Come on now.
Well, it's kind of messed up. We have to wash our own rags for work.
What?
What?
Yeah, like our towels that we clean with.
Well, that's just stupid.
I know they used to have a service, the service that did the rugs
Yeah.
would do the rags too.
Yeah.
Well, they don't anymore because the rugs come from the grocery company, and so nobody ever picks them up to clean them.
Yeah.
So are
They
they
just-
paying you extra to do that?
They said no. They send new rugs like every 6 months.
Huh.
So you're just supposed to,
Vacuum.
supposed to-
this
You're
is
supposed-
part of your job description now? You're gonna wash the dirty rags?
That's not part of my job description.
Well, obviously it is.
That should be part of Teresa's
Yes.
job.
Well, Teresa does it,
Okay.
but I help her with it.
Okay.
Nobody else does, but
Well,
she'll take them and then I'll take them. She'll take them, then I'll take them, kind of just switch off a little bit. Nobody else even tries to take them, no. But I like to have clean rags to wash,
yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
blame you. And your customers don't need to see you pick up a dusty old rag and wipe off your counter with it and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
That's just gross.
Yeah. Fishing and Picking said Trump said Secret Service shot the person before they became a threat to the White House. Trump also said that the Secret Service was taking the person to the hospital while he was speaking last night.
Mm,
There you go. So they just killed him.
thank you for that information.
Well, they didn't kill him, but he got a long road ahead of him, that's for sure.
Mhm.
Probably wasn't the smartest thing to do. I mean,
But,
yeah, you don't want to mess with that. You get involved in that stuff, and it's just,
That's a suicide mission.
well,
that's not a,
I think in that case, I would have rather them shot me and I died rather than have to
Right.
deal with all the stuff that comes along with that. Because, I mean, there's jail time and, that's just not good.
yeah, like, isn't it like a capital offense to,
I believe it's, yeah.
I mean, it's considered like treason.
Mhm. Yeah. They make you walk the plank for that one.
I'm
Mm.
telling you.
I don't know.
Good God.
Yeah.
I mean,
Learn to pick your battles. That's not
probably
good.
somebody they let out of jail during the COVID thing. Sorry,
Oh,
I'm being, that was almost political right there. I better shut up.
oh, yeah, just
Mm.
No politics on the morning show with the ladies.
sorry. Y'all are gonna get a butt shot.
Hey,
All right. Let's see. Fish and Pickett said it was kind of odd. I got a feeling like something huge just happened to the USA when the Secret Service agent hurried Trump off the stage.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I saw a replay of the video of them taking him off. I wasn't watching it live.
Huh.
Fishing and picking, like it was almost like that was just like maybe a cover up or something.
You never know.
Oh, well, I mean, if he's in the press room and he's just answering questions from the press and Secret Service comes in and stops everything and hurries him out the door, yeah, you gotta wonder what's going on.
Yeah. Hey, Bill.
They- They explained it pretty quickly though.
Hi Beth, I loved your show last night. I
It
did
was
what,
a,
but I was late.
it was very good.
Missed it.
It was very good. The video and everything turned out really good,
Yeah.
and you know your interview was, you know, very heartfelt, and I mean you could tell that there was some rough times and some good times, and you know, but it was good.
Where you're at now.
I'm glad that you did that. I'm glad that you did that.
For some reason, I didn't think. I mean, I knew what your wife's. I knew what your wife's name was, but for some reason last night I thought you were saying it different than what you usually say. Jana? Is it Jana?
Janya.
Janya.
Uh-huh.
See, I wasn't getting that why. You know what I mean? So it was like I thought I knew Beth's wife's name was like, you know, Jana. And I'm like, why is she saying it like that? But it was just like, for some reason, I hadn't caught it before, you know, just right. So I didn't hear that Y sound. Oh, I might win all the prizes because mine is the only comment.
Wow, I'm gonna take care of that right now.
Damn
I
it.
was like, well, I better get my butt over there, and I forgot to do that yesterday. And of course, I
Damn
can't
it.
find it.
So it's Jan, yeah. And it's spelled that way. It's spelled. That's very different. I've never heard that before.
Yeah, I've never either. Let's see.
Yeah, I really like the way that you put your video together though, like, you know, the whole thing. The video and then, you know, how you would talk and and Valerie's so funny on there. She's like whenever you blew up the screen and she was the only one on there, she was freaking the hell out.
Yeah, she was. Yeah,
She was like,
she wasn't happy.
You mean the other screen? You mean the other screen, Beth? Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, she has a cousin named Tanya. Yeah, we have a cousin named Tanya too.
Yeah.
Bookx is Sally getting confused with the word ganja. No, I wasn't.
Oh my gosh. No, I can't find that video.
What video?
That she did last night.
Oh. Well, that's okay.
Well, I guess she won them all the prizes.
I guess I get all the prizes.
You win.
This time.
No, it all turned out really good. It turned out very good.
Don't be sorry. It was really good. And I think Valerie doing that was really funny. It was comical, the look on her face.
Yeah, she don't like to be the only one on screen. Yeah. I'm surprised she didn't like go off screen or
I know, like
I'm out of here. Bye.
You don't need to do that, Beth.
Yeah, you do. I need to give Sally a run for her money here. You betcha. Oh man.
Joanne said she looked for it and she couldn't find it either.
Huh.
That's weird.
You got some competition out there, Sally.
Damn it. She just put the link in,
Okay.
Karen. I'll be right back. I gotta pee.
Okay.
All right, I saved it to watch later.
It was good. I liked it. Why is that doing that? Okay. But what happened to my chat? I don't know. There it is. Okay, what's your topic for today, Todd?
The topic for today is, where have all the people that used to do YouTube videos on reselling that don't do them anymore, where have they gone? Like Jim Bennett, where did he go?
What's he doing?
Yeah. It is, I get curious
Yeah.
because some people that I used to watch a lot are just not doing videos.
Yeah.
Golden Finger Picker, where's he at?
Well, I think just life in general changes, and
Yeah,
sometimes you just can't
life.
do that anymore. Like, I know, I hope that it's not anytime soon, but I mean, I know the reality of, this show continuing on for, we've already been on almost 4 years, but continuing on for 10 years. I don't, 5 or 6
Yeah,
years.
you don't
I
know
don't
how
know.
long that'll last.
Life is going to change. I think it might be a little bit harder to do in Texas because I'm going to be there's going to be a big change, and so I think I'm going to have to,
Yeah. Yeah, at the very least, there's going to be several months that are going to be totally different.
Yeah.
And then I think you'll settle into your groove.
Sure. I mean, and that's scary to me, but I know that that's a reality.
Nah, I've changed jobs and moved from town to town
But
maybe 5 times while I was teaching, and it was, I don't know. There's kids to teach everywhere.
yeah,
There's
yeah,
eBay to do everywhere. It's like
that's true. That is true.
sometimes your situation, and especially a band director or a coach or something, if a coach isn't winning, man, he goes to a different job.
Yeah.
Or if he does win, then he goes to a different job. So, yeah.
But just okay for example, Chad. He's a lot of people know what's going on with his life, and he's definitely been out about what's been going on, but he's taking care of his grandkids. while his kids are working.
Mhm.
Because I believe both of the boys live at home with him. And so, and I think, I want to say both of the boys have kids. So, you know,
Okay.
he's taking care of them. He's
Yeah.
not, you know, so he's being grandpa. And, you know, of course they have the little boy that has, the problem with his feet and everything. He's, you know, helping him and so, you know, that's just the thing. You go wherever you're needed. You go and you know, yeah, you know, there's things that are going to take that are less important than what's going on.
Yeah.
Um,
Like even some of the channels are just, they're not doing as many videos.
yeah.
Like Bonafide,
Hmm.
he hasn't done near as many videos the last 6 months as he used
Well,
to
I
do.
don't even think I don't know that he's still he's probably still reselling, but I know that he has he's a personal trainer. So that kind of took over, you know, I'm sure that took a lot of his time that he was doing videos.
Yeah, maybe he's doing more
Yeah.
videos on his other channel. He does have another
He has
channel
like
called Bod Damn or something like that.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
I should do that channel because I have a bod damn. I look at my bod and go, damn.
but I think just life happens, you know.
Yeah, I guess.
We should do that, Valerie. Maybe we should do that on Friday.
What?
Watch a live rewatch of the first show.
Watch a live what?
A live rewatch of the first show.
Oh God, why do I want to do that?
Because it's funny.
Oh my gosh.
Like
We
what
we did not know what the hell we were doing.
I know, but it's funny. I've watched it recently and it is funny.
But I mean, I guess it'd be good because you could kind of see, you know, how far we've come.
And the differences in eBay then and eBay now.
True. I don't like to watch myself.
It'll be okay. You'll get through it.
Do you want to do that on Friday?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll try that. We'll see how that goes.
And maybe we could just, you know, pick an episode every week and do that one day a week or something. That would be kind of cool. We have so many freaking videos
We have
on the channel. Yeah.
1,100 videos on the channel.
And that's just the Picker Daily Hustle show.
No, this is
Okay.
we have 699 Picker Daily Hustle shows.
That's still so many.
I know, it's crazy. It's like absurd. It's like totally absurd, but
It'll be 4 years come December 6th.
yep, you got it.
So
You got
officially
it.
said.
Who would have thunk that? I never would have thunk that.
I didn't know. I mean, I wasn't sure if you know, because things were so uncertain, you know, at that time, you know, especially, you know, your health and everything. I just didn't know if we could keep it going.
My health.
Yeah, like your mental health.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
You know, like you just I mean, not saying only you, it was me too, but you know, I didn't know if we were gonna make it.
Yeah,
I didn't know if we were gonna keep being able to do this.
yeah. But you know, you encouraged me a lot.
I mean,
to, I mean, you really had to,
and you have encouraged me also.
you had to really push me.
And there was people that were encouraging us too,
Oh,
that
sure.
they didn't even know that they were encouraging us.
Yeah.
This is true, fishing and picking. We may, I mean, I'm not sure for a daily show. I'm not sure if there's anybody else that
Well, there's
they,
that Paul, whatever his name is, Paul, Gunfolson or something like, I can't remember what his name is. Yeah, but he did
oh, right.
he did a reseller show. He did a like a daily reseller show.
Yeah, I don't think it was as long as ours though.
And I know that Deb was on that too. Deb was on that show also.
Oh, was she?
Uh-huh.
And
I
so was, what was her name? There was oh, she has a weird name. It's not a usual name. The one that was friends with Dusty. Like Dusty went to see her and stuff sometimes.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh.
I know.
Danica.
Danica, yeah.
I can't
Wasn't
remember.
she on that show too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was on there too. But yeah, that was Resell Ronan, yeah. Ansley, I knew I'd get you in here.
Ansley.
I haven't
Hi,
seen you in a
Ansley.
goose age.
I missed you.
Yeah, Resell Ronan, that's that. That was it.
Ansley.
But I don't know if I don't know how long that went, but yeah, that was one of those out there.
I'm gonna say 3 years, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, we've done it for a while, and pretty consistent. There's a day or two either we have technical difficulties or bodily difficulties, one of the two. But we always try to get in here. But okay, all right, fishing and picking. All right, if you say so.
Well, the thing is, I don't know how that works, whether you have to write into YouTube to, to claim that, or what you have to do. But I know that there's other people that have, they get a button, basically. It's a framed YouTube button.
Yeah.
Looks like the YouTube symbol.
Okay.
And to hang on your wall, basically. It's like a trophy, but they've given them to other YouTubers.
Yeah. Craigslist got one. Cincinnati Picker got one.
That's yeah.
But I think that goes with, to get something like that, I think you have to have a certain amount of subscribers. Like Rockstar Flipper, I think he got one. And I think that's if you get like
100,000.
Yeah, I mean, it's like
subscribers or something.
Yeah, it's crazy. But I don't think you get something like that for like.
You used to be able to get it for like the links that you were on.
Oh.
But because I know somebody, but
I don't know.
Oh, Fishing and Picking says 100K.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it would be more now, but I think there's a linked process to it too, but I'm not sure how they determine.
Right.
Yeah, I just missed some of the old channels like Crazy Picker Life. Man, I never missed an episode of theirs.
Yeah, he really did have a good show. I really liked
Yeah.
his videos.
Learned a lot
Yeah.
about watches and things to sell, and
Hmm. Does he still have
Yeah.
his videos up?
uh, I don't know. Let me look. He took them all down, and then he started doing some more. So I don't know if the newer ones are. I don't know. Let me look.
But see, I mean, just taking him for example, you know, I mean, his life had, sometime, somehow changed. I don't know if his son still, his oldest son is still doing what he was doing.
Cameras and stuff.
Right. I mean, because he had just graduated and, I don't know if he was headed off to college or which I don't know how that works right in this day and age right now. But, I mean, your life kind of changes, and
There,
sometimes,
there they are. All their videos are still up.
okay.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I mean,
But he hadn't done one in 11, 12 months.
life, that's right. Life gets crazy. Things happen. Things change. You get into a relationship, and I think truthfully, if you want to know the absolute truth, I think that's what's going to be the show's demise
What?
is when I get into a relationship.
Yeah.
Just to be truthful.
It's hard for you to stay consistent enough with me when
Right.
I've seen that.
Hmm.
And I mean, I understand. I mean, I would be an asshole if I'd say, well, you're not allowed to have a relationship. That's my time. You know what I mean? And here, I have a relationship myself, so, I would be awful for saying, oh, you can't do that that time.
Oh, okay. All right. Ansley said or Fish and Pickin said, Crazy Picker Life eBay is still kicking. Google that Cannon guy. So, yeah. So he's still got his eBay up. But, I'm sure that he's a total entrepreneur too. So he's got ideas, he's got things that are, that he wants to do. And sometimes, having a committed show gets in the way.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'll try it. I'm gonna stay here as long as I can. I'm gonna try and do this as long as I can. But
And even if you did get did start having a relationship with somebody, I mean, I'd be happy for you, but I think that I would push you to at least take a couple of days a week and commit to this.
well, I would just hand you the thing,
The channel.
Baton.
yeah,
Pass the baton.
the baton, exactly. I would just hand you the baton and say, run
Time
with it,
for
babe.
Sally to run a few laps.
There you go. But
Well, Dottie, I'm glad that you finally started chatting in the chat, and I'm sorry that you lost your son, but I'm glad that you've made it through and everything. We've had some losses.
yeah, definitely, most definitely. But and like I have always said, you guys saved my life because if I didn't have this show, I would have been in bad shape. So
Well, it was kind of hard for you, you know, transitioning. It was hard enough to transition from being a full-time worker outside the home to a full-time reseller.
Mhm.
I seen that, you know,
Because I
where,
was still in the transition when Mike died,
yeah,
because that just happened in April, and then Mike died in August.
mhm,
So I was still in that, trying to figure things out, trying to, do time management, and um, I was happy that I was doing, 5 listings a day,
yeah,
you know, and you were like, yeah, that ain't gonna pay the bills. I
yeah.
mean,
You gotta do a little bit more of that, sister.
so yeah, it was, yeah, it was rough. Good morning, Julie.
Hi,
But
Julie.
we've made it this far. But
Yeah,
I can definitely see that happening, or I mean, once I move and kind of get things in order, it may turn out that I might have to get a job. I might have to get a part-time job somewhere, and just to supplement the income. Um, and that also might be the demise of it, but we'll be here as long as we can.
Yeah.
That's one thing that Ansley asked, like, first off. She's like, "So you guys like doing this like all the time, or do you plan on, sticking with it, type of thing?" Because I don't think she wanted to commit,
yeah,
right off the bat. So, which I understand. There's a lot of shows out there, that there's been a ton of shows out there that have just kind of withered away.
Um,
But
but I so appreciate all those shows from 3 and 4 and 5 years ago when I was working at Home Depot and just killing my feet walking around the concrete and stuff, and started watching the YouTube. Oh, so you can sell things on eBay and make money doing it, and got me out of there finally.
yep,
That was a good thing for me. I can make even more money doing this eBay thing than I can
you bet.
lifting 50-pound bags of concrete and
mhm,
30-pound bags of mulch and strapping Christmas trees to the roofs of cars in bad weather and working at the Home Depot.
that's what my oldest son does downstate.
Hmm.
But he likes that physical, and he's 140 pounds soaking wet.
Yeah, it's
Five,
good.
he's like 5'6", and he's like 130 pounds.
Well, yeah, physical work is good
Yeah,
until you hit about age 55, 60 something ish, and you're like,
right.
dang, this is starting to get
Yeah,
hurt.
Yeah, I
Up
would
and
really
down ladders, getting stuff down off the top shelves and stuff. Jeez.
I would
It's,
really like to see him either find something that he's interested in, like maybe a plumber, or
he's
something
talked
like
about
that.
electrical.
That would be great. I know that would be hard to do, because you have to have an apprenticeship, and there's
Yeah,
a lot to that, and it's hard to have a full-time job when you're doing that, but it could be done.
yeah.
It
he
could be
can
done. Depends on how bad you want it.
he can go to Texas with Valerie and start working in the heating and air conditioning business for Texas Val.
Hmm.
But that's I would really like to see him, go to college, or do something. he's old enough to, he's kind of got those life skills
Mm-hmm.
and stuff, and so yeah, he needs to get on it. Dottie says you girls really helped me get through. You really did, because I knew you knew what I was going through. We resellers really need each other more than we realize. That's absolutely true. Yep.
Well, they're just lies.
I'm
Dottie
gonna
says,
start crying.
how many sales, Julie? How many sales you got? Well, they processed another box of mine last night about midnight.
Well, that's good. Oh no, she got a 0. I got a 0 too.
Oh no, a goose egg. Goose eggs aren't allowed.
Yeah, we'll get it. We'll get it back today, right, Julie?
Yep.
I missed it by one. I had one sale yesterday. Oh, it was horrible.
You know what that means.
I need to get listing.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got a bunch of stuff. And then I got a
Well,
big lot of watches coming in. So
how many watches were in that lot?
she said 50 something.
Wow.
But then she said during the show, I watched that part of the show back again. She said, but I'm probably going to add something to this.
Mm.
So I hope she just throws in about 6 Rolex watches to go with it.
That'd be nice.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Philippe Patek watches.
That's
Well, then-
right, Joanne. Nobody understands a reseller like another reseller. No doubt.
People look
Morning,
at me
Rita.
funny when I go into Walmart and scan barcodes with my phone. They look at me, what are you doing? They never ask hardly, but they always look at me. What's that guy doing? He's scanning barcodes. Why's he doing that?
Oh,
I've done
my
that.
gosh.
I don't know, probably 3 or 4 times I've been doing that, scanning stuff with my phone. And people will come up and ask for help shopping. Has that happened to you?
No.
Really? And I say,
No.
oh, I don't work here. Oh, I'm sorry.
Have a good day at the office, Beth. Hi, Rita.
Yeah, Rita's waiting for her package.
What'd she buy?
I can't remember. I think it was jewelry, but I'm
Mm.
not positive. Sorry, Rita.
Mhm.
Your cart is expiring. No, it's not.
Every time I hear Rita's name, I got to think about that Harry Potter Rita Skeeter. I don't know why. I just,
Harry Potter Rita Skeeter.
yeah, she she was the writer of the newspaper or something like that.
Oh, she got a jewelry jar.
A reporter for the Hogwarts newspaper or whatever it was.
I don't remember that. You remember that, Sally?
Mm-mm.
I don't.
Yeah, Google Rita Skeeter.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see.
I will be right back.
Okay. It's so rare in his own world.
Let's see who played her.
Reader Skeeter?
Rita Skeeter, a British witch and journalist who specialized in writing poison pen stories.
Hank says, or is it read her Skeeter?
No, it's Rita Skeeter.
I like Harry Potter too. Bishop said, what the hell, Todd?
What do you mean? What the? It was a character from Harry Potter. I don't know. Just
I
whenever
think I'm kind of remembering now, like what you're talking about. Rita says, so I am a witch.
she is a witch. Yeah.
Talking about your Skeeter.
I don't know. You know, it's just you know how you make associations with some words or names or whatever.
Yeah.
Every time I look at Hank's name, I always think of Hank Williams.
Yeah.
Or every time I see Rita's name, I think of Rita Skeeter.
Yeah. I do that at work a lot. Because there's customers that come in and like for some, well, like if they have a like a rewards card or whatever and they slide it, we can see their name if they've registered it. So which is kind of cool because then you can learn customers' names, you know, and so even if I don't see it, but I've remembered it because I've associated it with different things that they buy or whatever. So I'll remember their name and they're like, you know, like I'll say, okay, well have a good day, Kelly, and she'll be like, you know, kind of just looking at me like, how do you know my name? What are you talking about? Hank, what are you talking about? Says, wait, what was the guy, Sally? Repeat. The Bagel Man or something? I don't know what you're talking about. Did I just say something about bagels?
Mm, I like the names that Jim and Tara give people at their auction.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
They come up with some funny. I
Mhm.
forget what they are right now, but they were hilarious. Old frog face or whatever they come up with.
Bagel. The Beagle Man. Maybe a donut and something else. Oh, the guy that would come in the store and buy the same thing every single day. Yeah, he would buy, what was it? It was he would come in the store and he would buy usually a chocolate milk and a donut. And it came out to the same amount every single day. And you could tell that he was very he had like kind of like an OCD. So he would never buy anything extra. He always wanted his money to come out to be the same thing. What did I call him? It was like, oh, Kukuki. Because he had a stutter. Is that what I named him? Kukuki. Yeah, because one day he came in and instead of getting a donut, he got cookies. And so, but whenever I asked him what he had, he said kukuki. I just thought it was cute. You know, it wasn't like I was making fun of him for, you know, having a stutter or anything like that. Oh, Bridget said, my sister was 16 when I was born and named me also. Yeah, it was. Oh, because he repeated his purchases daily, I named him Groundhog Day.
Oh yeah,
That was his
I
name.
remember, I
Groundhog Day.
remember that now.
Is that what you were thinking of, Hank?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I mean, you know, it wasn't like I was being mean or anything, but and I still don't know what his name is because his card's not registered. So it won't come up. See, Hank, I got it. I know. It took a lot for me to pull it out of there. And it's so funny, like how that happens. Like I can't remember like words that I use on a daily basis, but then I can remember stuff that happened when I was 5. It's like, do I have like early onset Alzheimer's or something?
Short-term memory loss.
Something.
I have all kinds of memory loss. I go back in my life and my mind and I'm like, what was I doing back then? I don't even remember.
Yep.
Yeah, and like, you know, there's my kids that are like, you know, Job just turned 25, Jonah's gonna be 23 next month. They don't remember things from when they were a child. Like, I know that, you know, things were harder for them than especially Job. Things were really hard for Job and when he was a kid. He just didn't he had a different mindset and stuff, and so he didn't understand he didn't understand things the way that kids his age would understand them.
Right.
He took it a completely different way.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think a lot of that he has either blocked out or I mean there's some things that he remembers, but it's real weird because he's not very old, but he doesn't remember a whole lot until, you know, he got to be like 13, which I always say that, like, his best friend Derek, who he shares an apartment with and stuff downstate, he was like a savior for Job because as soon as Derek started, you know, like befriending Job and, you know, they kind of made their own little group of, you know, nerdy people is what they called it. You know, they were like the nerds. You know, they were able to rely on each other at school. You know, somebody had their back and, you know, and stuff. And it completely changed the way that he you know, acted himself and that he acted towards, you know, other people and how people saw him too.
Right.
Because he didn't look
Yeah.
like, for so many years he looked like a target. You know, bullies would would just target him right off because he was kind of a loner and didn't have a lot of friends, um and he really didn't care to have any relationships. That was one big problem with him. He didn't really see any um having any sort of gain with having a friendship.
Mhm.
A lot of the time it was more work for him than anything.
Right.
So um so he started seeing, started seeing himself different, I think, too.
That's another thing about COVID that scares me. Kids are they've already been out of school for 4 months, and then there's gonna be iffy school starts this fall, so they're gonna start missing that social interaction.
Mm,
And a lot of kids will get it anyway from other places, but a large percentage of kids only get social interaction at school.
yeah,
And so I think we may be starting in on some whacked out mental kids coming up
right. Because
not
there's some kids that absolutely need that. They
yeah,
they need to go to school and be around other people so that they can have those life experiences for one thing, and the interaction between them and their friends,
yeah,
that that gives them information, that um that their bodies need, because or their minds need, because then they can take that and use that in different experiences. Well, then there's other kids, like I think it was Beth that said that she had homeschooled her girls for a long time, or
Mhm.
like most of their, was it Beth? Was it Beth that homeschooled her girls?
Mm,
I believe it was. And she said that they did wonderful up until like they were, I think they went to high school. But I guess they did wonderful, like as far as being socially out there and everything. They still had their social, um,
And I
you know,
think they went to church too, so that helped a lot because
yeah.
they still had that, that the socialization, but it
Hmm.
wasn't necessarily in school.
Yeah.
But you got to have that. That's
yeah,
that's part of school, you
Hmm.
know. I mean, for me, I wasn't book smart, I wasn't into the whole, learning thing. It was more of a social. That was all it was really to me, was um the
Okay.
socialization, going to school for, all my friends.
yeah.
Hey there, Zulu one.
And it would
Shoot,
I
when
can't
I
even
was growing
imagine.
up, my parents took us to Boy Scouts. They took us to baseball practice. They took us to church. They took us to school. A lot of interaction with other people growing
Yeah.
up. My brother and I did.
Yeah, and I definitely
So
think
I
that's
think I think if this distancing keeps on for a long time, it's going to start messing with all kinds of stuff.
yeah. Yeah,
Bye,
I
Bridget.
agree.
Have a good day.
Bye, Bridget.
Bye, Bridget. I know about that, Rita.
Mm,
I know all about that.
I
I mean,
didn't school too much. I mean, I ditched a couple of times, but um,
I was once I found out, like my sophomore year was probably the worst year. Because I was running around with some girls that, that was kind of the thing, and oh man, we got into some. We didn't really get into trouble, but we got in some trouble.
Some trouble,
It was, yeah. Yeah, it was almost like once it was opened up to me, I just ran with it because it was like, this is exciting,
yeah,
because there was nothing exciting going on at home.
right.
And we didn't have any like extracurricular, we didn't do any, we weren't
No.
into sports or, anything like that. I wasn't, so there wasn't really anything going on. So we had to make our own fun.
Yeah. And like, Amy was saying the other day, we had to fight to stay in choir.
Yeah.
I mean, because it was in school, we had our classes that, our choir class. That was the only reason I think that we were able to stay in it. If it was completely extracurricular, we wouldn't have been able to do it.
No. I remember getting a job at 15. I wanted I was hell bent on getting a job. And I mean, I know that it put a lot of extra stresses on Mom because she was the one that had to take me and pick me up, and
Mhm.
but I remember I got a job at Del Taco,
Mhm.
and
I remember that.
and she would take me to work, but the only stipulation was that I could not work on Wednesday nights and I could not work on Sunday
Mhm.
because those were church, and but I mean, I just remember being so, I was proud of myself, for doing that.
Yeah. Yeah. And I would just usually pour myself out to babysitting, as much as possible, just so I could not be home.
Yeah, y'all babysat for me many and many, many times.
And I also work next door too. I
Yeah.
work with the developmentally people and the old people that Shauna had and that Bobby and Richard had.
Yep.
So even though it shouldn't have ever happened, I shouldn't have been in charge of 6 people, and I had no training or nothing, but it was basically babysitting.
Yeah. You just made sure that they didn't get into anything, and
Yeah.
Yep. Good times.
Hank was done with school by first grade. I'm done with this. 7 years old, I ain't gonna take it anymore.
Not doing it. But
Naughty mama.
yeah, believe me, and I probably don't know half. I probably know quite a bit about what happened with Julie and Tina, but I'm sure there's some things that they've held back that they haven't quite.
Well, that's probably good.
It probably is, but I trusted them. Trusted that I taught them. I always said, whatever you do, just remember that there's consequences.
Yeah.
Good and bad. If you do something bad, you're gonna have to pay for it one way or the other. That's just the way it is. So that was the biggest thing that I tried to instill in them. But
Yeah. I thought I was hot shit because when I couldn't get, well, was it? Oh, I had my permit
Mhm.
when I was 16. I still had my permit. I didn't get my license until I was 17. But at 16, I had my permit, and Dad said that it, because I had a job, that I had to have a car, so he would let me drive to work and back, and with just a permit. And I tell him, oh, I work until 11 tonight, and I'd get out at like 7 or something, and then I'd go hang out or whatever, and he never knew. Or maybe he did. I don't know. He never told me.
That's right, Julie. Whatever you do, don't get pregnant.
Can you even imagine, Julie? Can you imagine getting pregnant when you were in high school? Like it's been, such a short time since you've had Emmy, and could you imagine trying to raise a baby like while you were in high school? That to me seemed like really, I mean, because I babysat, and Julie, she like went and got child development units, and her and Tina would work at a daycare center, and yeah, if you are around children enough, I think that is the best birth control.
You're right. You're right.
Because yeah, it's really hard, especially dealing with kids that aren't your kids,
Right.
and now kids that aren't my kids, I'm like, they start screaming and yelling, I'm out. I am out. I am not
Yeah.
doing it unless I absolutely have to, unless I've committed myself, saying, yes, I will watch your child for this amount of time. I'm not doing it.
You'll
And
do it one time, but never again.
all of my nieces and nephews, that are under 18 years old, and some of them that are over 18 years old, they know that if they step out of line and I'm in charge, that they will get their ass beat. Or no, I shouldn't say ass beat. I'll tap them, or I'll make you sit. I'll make you sit and do nothing, and we'll make your life boring. Kirsty, I think I've I don't even think I've ever like
Rita, you got
I don't-
married when you were
don't think I've
15.
I don't think I've spanked any of my nieces and nephews besides Tina and Julie. I think I
Well,
may have spanked.
you probably scared them enough where they didn't want to mess with that. They didn't
I
want
think
none of that.
I think I've taught, they know that I'll take charge and I'll make them sit and do nothing. That's what I do with Kirsty, and that's like, oh my God, can you just spank me? That's her, because she absolutely hates to sit.
Oh man.
Yep.
Yep. That's right, Julie. That's the thing. They went home
You get
and
to
I
sit.
got to run off and do my own thing.
Now you got two stuck to your hip all day. Yep.
And that was, that was hard for me getting married so young. I don't know how I did it, but, you just do it. It wasn't easy. Definitely made me grow up very
Oh
quickly.
yeah. Yeah.
38 years together. Wow.
Ooh,
That's a long time.
that is a long time. God, it feels like 25 with Brandon. At least. And we've only been married for 10 years, and we got together 7 years before that. So we've been together for 17 years.
Wow.
Seems like yesterday.
Yep. Time flies when you're having fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Good times, good times. I gotta
So we're gonna
find-
plan on doing that on Friday then?
Yeah, we can do that on Friday. You'll have to remind me.
Okay.
A rewatch.
Yeah,
How
we'll
do
do
we do that?
we'll do a watch
do-
party. I think there's a watch party or something, isn't there?
I wasn't around for your first shows, so
We can just we can share it.
that'll be interesting.
We can do a share screen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we can do that. And then we could still have the chat going, and I think we could even talk during that. So
Yeah, I think so.
I'm sure there'll be lots of laughing and finger pointing and oh my God, I can't believe I did that. Because remember, it was like we did it, and I was like, I don't know what I'm doing.
I know, right? I'm gonna try something really quick though to make sure that we can do it.
Okay. Try your little heart away.
You just put the video on and put on screen share, and
That's
we'll
what I
still
was
be in the
thinking.
little squares around the
Yeah,
edges.
but will it share? See, the thing is the sound. I don't think that you can have if like you're the one who's screen sharing it, then I
It
don't think
won't play the sound while you're screen sharing.
I don't know.
that's what I was gonna try right now.
Well,
We'll get after it.
Um,
What are we doing for the next 17 minutes?
might as well do a
Test run.
yes, Ansley, all the different hairstyles.
yeah.
Plenty of those out there.
I remember standing in front of a mirror with a blow dryer and trying to get I always had this wave on my front bangs so that I would try to get to lay flat, and it never would.
Are you gonna do it, Sally, or you want me to?
Yeah, hang on a second.
Okay.
Oh, okay. There's a thing on here that says share computer sound, and then there's optimized screen sharing for video clipped. For video clip. I'm gonna do that.
If you do that, would you get double the AdSense money? Aha, aha.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
I don't know about that.
Portion of screen.
I think
Portion of screen.
today I'm gonna.
Laughing times of reseller idiots. Yeah.
Well, remember back then, we were the what were we called, Sally? Thrifting bitches.
Different bitches of reselling.
Yep. Yep.
Can you see me right now?
I can see you over on the side. Yes. But you've got a video or something up.
Really?
There's some,
Okay. Hang on a
there's
second.
2 estate sales going on, but that's it. I don't know if I want to drive 35 miles to go to 2 estate sales.
Yeah. Well, it'll get you out.
But you might find something that's not advertised too.
Get you out of the house.
Yeah, I got plenty to list anyway.
Well, that's
I hear
no
the
fun.
voice, but I don't see the video. Oh, yeah.
You don't see the video?
It's on screen.
Oh, this isn't the first one.
No.
I thought you were going to show like your first.
Well, we don't want to give all
No,
that up
we're
yet.
gonna do that on Friday.
Oh,
We're just doing a test run.
Okay, but
How far
but-
back is this one?
It's
this
not that
was
far.
only like, yeah, maybe 3 weeks ago or something.
Oh, okay. I need to stay in and list and purge. I started my purge.
You
Can-
did?
Can you hear it okay though?
Yeah. It
Okay.
seems like it's kind of
Yeah.
buffering a little bit, but that just may be the video. That just
I
may be
never-
the way it is.
I
Yeah.
never finished that purge, by the way.
Oh man.
I never really even started it. Well, yeah, I had the garage sale. I purged a bunch of it.
I know, Hank. I had to look down at my shirt to make sure it was a different video. Okay, so what I wanted to look at was because I wanted to kind of, you know how like usually you screen share and we all pop up on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I didn't see that this time. Okay, so
Did you take it off? Okay. Are we back to today's show?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
oh my
'Cause this-
god.
The stuff on my desk looks a lot the same.
That's
Sorry.
some funny shit right there. Yeah, your cup is the same.
My brain is
Thing is the same.
my brain is not keeping up with the.
There's a plastic baggie in front of your cup.
That's-
There's a paper
There's
laying there.
there's your sign of old age right there.
Some things just never change.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I have a
We still
white
love
dish
you.
there, and the other one you had a red dish. What's the dish for? What's that white thing on your table, on your desk?
This,
Yeah.
it's a phone charger. You put your phone on it and it
Oh.
charges it up.
Do you have a red one too?
A red one.
Yeah.
Red one what?
The same thing.
I don't see anything
No.
red like that.
What are you talking about red? There's nothing
Well,
red.
no, it's on the other video. It looks like
Oh.
almost the same thing as that.
Oh,
It's like a little dish or something, a shallow dish. Okay, it says I'm sharing. Okay, so stop share. I was sharing other sound.
and a flower.
What I was trying to do is trying to like share that screen,
Mhm.
but then also like have us on the side or whatever.
Okay.
So that
So maybe what you would do with that is instead of going full screen, maybe you could go half screen. I don't know. We'll have to play with it. So what are we gonna do the first episode?
yeah.
Okay. I don't know. That's gonna be funny.
Yep. Okay, so maybe I should just.
You put some decoration. Is that one of the wedding flowers?
Oh, Gwen made up like, she spent like a month preparing table floral centerpieces and
Yeah.
things to go at the wedding, and she got tons of this stuff. So this is just a artificial something.
Yeah, it looks like a hydrangea actually. What are you doing? Yeah. To Todd.
Sally's just playing now.
I just had to see what that was. That's kind of cool.
Good
job, Joanna. She got 3 to ship.
Woohoo!
More than me.
I think I'm going to take a little bit of a break from clothing today.
Yeah.
I'm going to get some puzzles. Because truthfully, I have probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have about 10 there. I have about 25 to 30 puzzles to get listed.
Holy
So I
moly.
need to get this. I need to get them listed. And that's a lot of counting.
Yeah. I know. I have like 10.
So I need to get these. I need to get these done.
Okay, so if I share this whole screen. Wait, what color? Okay, you're wearing a purple shirt or a red shirt. Okay, so that's the one I want. Screen. Okay, so that one. Share. Okay, so see how that is right there to where I'm
Yeah.
wondering though. Hey, you people in the chat, can you see us on the side? Like, see me waving right here? Tell me if you can see me waving. And then,
Well, not a purge.
Oh, okay.
so could you still hear the sound?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you
Uh,
can see the video.
In fact, for me, the video sound is louder than y'all's voices on the live.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I just wanted to see if that would work.
Okay.
And then you could,
So I saw the red thing on my desk. It was my
Oh.
knife.
was. You only seen me. Maybe it was because I was talking.
Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, she said, okay, now it switched to silver hair. Okay, so whoever's talking will pop up. Their square will pop up on the side. Okay. All right, I just wanted to see how that worked because I hadn't played with it before, especially on Zoom. So,
Good job, Sally.
Yeah.
and there might be a little bit, there actually might be a different way we can do that to where, it can show us here and show the video,
Yeah.
do like a split screen or something. I'm not sure how we could do that, but oh, that would kind of be cool too. We should all go and watch a random video and make you guys guess which one we watched. That's a good
Whoa.
idea. You could do that if you want.
That would be fun.
So I was gonna be drawing peckers. I already know.
Oh,
I'm not a good drawer. I remember Amy, our younger sister Amy, she had this Bart Simpson sketchbook type thing. You remember those, Mallory? And so she'd always be writing in it and stuff like that. And finally, my mom, she would take it to church with her. And finally, my mom looked at what she was drawing, and she was drawing dicks.
Oh my gosh.
good grief.
Yeah, and she's the lesbian one.
Yeah. Yeah. Go figure that one out.
I would just be Sally, Daniel, loves Chad, Frazier, all day. I just
Julie
I-
says she
I can
remembers
remember-
her Bart pictures. We're in
yes.
Texas, Val.
Yeah, she would draw Bart Simpson and then she'd draw a dick on him.
Yeah, so if you get a chance on Friday,
Yay,
maybe
it's
this will
gonna
be a
wonderful
thing.
time.
Maybe this will be a thing where we go back and kind of go back in time.
Memories
Throwback
like the
Friday.
corners of my mind.
Yeah, so
That'll be fun.
it seems like it's gonna be fun. I think that episode is so funny. I just recently watched it
Did you?
couple weeks ago.
Oh my gosh, I can't even imagine.
Yeah. And I don't like hearing myself talk either.
I don't either.
So it's gonna, we're gonna have to comment a lot.
Uh-huh. Oh my gosh.
So hi Nikki. Yeah.
Actually, you know what? It should give me. It should give that video. Any videos that we watch, it should give it watch time, right? Because we'll be
Yeah.
watching. So, yeah. Flashback Friday. There you go. There's the name.
Mm-hmm. I have a feeling there are going to be a whole lot of what the hell were you thinking moments.
Exactly. Yeah. What's wrong with Valerie's voice? Why does she sound like she's underwater? I swear I was underwater for like 2 years at least. Throwback Thursday, Mom. No.
I like Flashback Friday.
I like Flashback Friday.
I like Flashback Friday.
That's a good one.
Jim and Tara.
Hey, Jim and Tara in the house.
Yeah. Ainsley. It's good to have Ainsley back in the chat.
Yeah. Very good.
I gotta get ready to go to the doctor.
You have an appointment?
No.
Okay, so you're just gonna go walk in.
Yeah.
Say, take a look at this.
Can you tell me what this is?
Yeah. Okay, Julie. Thank you for correcting me. I need lots of correcting. Where were you I was going to say, where were you 35 years ago or whatever, but I know where you were.
Yeah.
You were in my belly. Oh my gosh. So yeah, definitely y'all come back on Friday. We're going to have a great show. Just yank
We'll
your
first come back tomorrow.
Look it. Huh?
I said we'll first come back tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
And then
We'll be back tomorrow. We're always here. To get your
Pretty
morning
much.
started. We'll get your morning started, hopefully. Julie, I'm hoping for a phone call from you today. Maybe. I miss you. Miss that.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
We're going to
Can
wrap
we
it
all
up.
get the link tomorrow? Everybody else is saying
Yeah, I put you in the
they
group.
didn't get the link either.
I put you in the group.
You are in the group.
Well, Nikki said she didn't get the link, and Tara said she didn't get the link either.
Well, that is a different group.
Right.
It's a different,
What group?
It's a different group.
We got a new group? Oh my
Because,
God.
well, that's like more for chat, that's more for if say Valerie's gonna be late or something, she can put that in there. But we want that group just for the link because it's so hard to find it sometimes.
Okay. Whatever.
Okay.
change things up on me.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? We got to keep you on your toes. That's
And,
what keeps you young.
Yeah.
So, you know, we got to keep changing things so you don't get old.
That's how you are able to keep up with eBay.
And with these young gals that you're on the show with. So, yeah, we got to keep you young. All right, we'll see y'all tomorrow. I hope everybody has a great day. Get lots of sales. And here's one for you. Woo-hoo! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! All right.
I grabbed it all.
Mm-mm,
Grabbed
I
it
got
all.
some.
What happened to your camera?
Oh. I grabbed it.
What
I
in the
grabbed
heck?
that too.
Oh my gosh. All right. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Love ya.
All right.
Bye.
See you tomorrow.